The status quo for the last 20 years was consistently deploying for this countering violent extremist organization fight. It was CT, go downrange counterterrorism. And there wasn't much time and space to do anything else.
The previous operational paradigm was if you are not fighting, you are preparing to fight, which meant that we were very good at what we were tasked to do. But now that the world is changing so much and so quickly, and the global problem sets are evolving so rapidly, it's necessary for us to be able to innovate.
The entire U-28 community has heard loud and clear the strategic guidance we've gotten from the Department of Defense, from the commander of SOCOM, from the commander of AFSOC to pivot, if you will, and to build capability and capacity to tackle challenges that are more on the spectrum of high-end conflict and competition or integrated deterrence. So really the 3/10 going out the door, we're just building on the work that other U-28 squadrons have been doing to make that pivot.
We have a professional development plan where we can prepare people, train people, give them the tools to be a better joint officer. We're not just challenging our young leaders, we're deploying them as flights, something that's going to be a huge benefit for AFSOC in the coming years, next generation of officers and airmen that we're developing.
When a flying squadron is at home garrison, what we do is we have a structured training plan that we go off of while we're at home getting ready for the next combat deployment. You can kind of equate it to like a syllabus that you would have at your tech school. And so basically what happens is while we're still deployed, our squadron chief of tactics is going to prepare what we're going to need to know for our next deployment.
There's lots of software that the 310th SOS is looking at to bring to the table. A couple examples is a feedback system, and we're also looking at other software that aggregates all sorts of data that we use for scheduling, putting orders together, and looking at performance of our flying schedule.
Any fourth generation model is critical to being relevant. So the relevance for the U-28 community, for the 27th SAO, and frankly the entire Air Force, is it gives us the time and the space to focus on and develop new tactics, techniques, and procedures. It gives us the time to study how the world is rapidly changing, and by giving them that time and space, I think it will allow us to adapt very rapidly. And that rapid adaptation, that is really the key to winning, any competition or conflict.
Cujo 5-1, this is Stalker. Stand by for information. Cujo, TOT 20.